Hi everyone, this is Gayle, and I have a new camera set up and I do believe I'm loving it. It's really cool. And although this morning I'm next to a window, it's the only window in the room, but it's really nice light, so hopefully I won't have to turn on any lights. This is going to be a Destash, and I wanted to show you what is going to be in this Destash and explain a little of what's going on. As you all know, July 1st is when the brand new Fun Stamper's Journey Inspiration book and catalog is coming out. And there are some items that have been either in the mini catalogs or in the the current book, the one that ends the end of this month, that are not being carried over into the new catalog. And when I first started, I bought so many things just because I didn't have any Fun Stamper's Journey. So I bought a lot of the extra things. But now I'm at a point where I feel like I need to get rid of the ones that are not going to be current, unless it's something I really, really, really like and I'm going to keep. And there are a few of those that are in my other box. But these are going to be stamps that I bought either from a mini or from the catalog that a lot of them have been used, but gently. Some of them I only used one stamp, and the rest of them are fine, but I've tried to clean them so that they look, pretty good. And what I've decided to do, some of these are Bloom benefits, which are free items if you order $150, and then some are, and those are the ATS size, and some are ones that I bought. So what I've done is I've kind of added all of the dollar amounts together and divided it up and then divided it in half. So all of these ATS size stamps and dies are going to be $4. So let me just show you what I have. Here's one that I really, really liked, and I did use these, but you can't tell. They're very clean. This is the jellyfish, and you get these two little jellyfish and that jellyfish, and the sentiment is Make-A-Wish jellyfish. And again, this is $4. Then I have this one, which is a beautiful flower in a pot with a watering can and a bird sitting on it, and it says "For You." This would also be $4. I don't believe I've ever used this one. Now the ones that have a red dot, I brought that to mind because it also has a die. Excuse me. So I am selling these as a set because it's not going to do me any good. If someone just wants the stamp set and doesn't want the die, then I've got a die that doesn't go with anything. So I am going to sell these. And the dies were a little bit more expensive than the stamp. So this set, which is the Oops, I Did It Again, the little blowfish. And I believe I have two of those. I do. I have two of those, and each one has a die. So these are going to be $9 for the set. Like this set is $9. All right, then I have this Thank You Much, which is an awesome stamp. This makes a wonderful background for your cards. And then thank you so much. And I have 1, 2, 3 of those. So these are $4 a piece. I have this one, Birds of a Feather Flock Together, and it's got 2 different feathers, and then the sentiment, Birds of a Feather Flock Together. And that's really nice. $4. And I have 2 of those. Then I have the Snow Globe. And this one sold out really, really fast. So this, I probably should charge more, but I'm not. But this did. It sold out very, very quickly. So this is the Snow Globe with the little saying, "Let It Snow." $4. And this is a set, the Merry Christmas mug. Again, this is one that sold out very quickly. Have the Christmas mug and the die that goes with it. So this is going to be $9. This one is called Date Due, and it's sort of like part of this, part of a form that you maybe, it says book the date, do not lose this card. It's got date due and the name. So I'm not sure. It could be used for a baby card, someone that's expecting, book the date, do not lose this card, the due date. So, and there's the back of the stamp. But this would be $4. Then this one, I'm actually going to I'm thinking about selling this one as a 3-piece set. It's Mr. Egg and Mrs. Egg. And then there's an egg die that fits both of them. You can stamp this, which is an outline egg, and then put her face in it, or you can use the outlined egg to put his face in it. And this one, the egg, is a solid egg. And you can stamp that in any color and cut it. But the die set really matches both of them. So I'm going to sell this as a set for $12. $12 for this one. And here's one that says Happy Easter. $4. Here's a little back end of a bunny rabbit. This is so cute on a card, but it's called Hippity Hop. Well, it's called Bunny Bum, but the sentiment says Hippity Hop. And punch that out in brown paper, and then do another one and with this on the white, and add a little bit of sparkle silk to it, and it is adorable. $4. And this is another set. This is just out of the last catalog. It's watermelon, and it's watermelon on a stick, and then the die set. So this will be $9. Let's see what else I've got. If any of you bought there was this stamp set that had the balloons on it, and this is the die that goes with that. It's called Blown Up, and this is the die that goes with that stamp set. So if you had the stamp set and you wanted the die and didn't get it, I can sell you the dies for, let's just stick with $4 so I don't have to worry about changing price. $4 a piece. And there's this die, which really makes a nice accent to a card, or to a scrapbook page, or to a planner page. It's a Look Here die set. And it's just one piece, so it would do the arrow, cut out that arrow, and it's really a nice arrow. So that would be $4. I believe that is all of my ATSs. So now we're going to go to our full-size stamps. And a lot of these are 10. Some of them are 11. One is 8. There are a couple of sets. So I'll have to tell you these individually. This is the egg emojis. And again, if you wanted to use the egg die that was with Mr. and Mrs. Egg, and then stamp these, you've got different eyes, you've got glasses, mustaches, beards, you've got smiles and sad faces and crying faces, all kinds of little things to make your eggs. And you can actually decorate these on eggs if you didn't want to make a card out of it. But this is really cute. There's 27 stamps in here, and that's $10. Then we have Full Bloom, which is a full-size stamp set. And it's got some beautiful lilies on here, and it says, Life in full bloom, like a flower, you are beautiful, and where flowers bloom, so does hope. But this is really nice. I don't know why this didn't carry over, but we'd have some others that are just as nice. So this one will be $10. And here's the Build-A-Burger. This, everybody seemed to really like this. You can stamp whichever pieces you want in here to make your own burger on your card. And then there's like a frilly toothpick, or there's one, you know, like they have that have medium and well done and everything. They've got that little pick there. And then it says, we make a great combo. I'm sorry what I said when I was hungry. Burger time and just the way you like it. So this is really cute, but this will be $10. Now this is a background stamp, and I have used this one, and I need to clean it. I'll clean it before I give it to anyone. But this one is Catching Waves, and you can see it's so nice for backgrounds because it gives you the water effect on the background and the little fishes. And this is really good if you have the turtle stamp or any of the fish stamps. You can stamp this, you know, use this as a background. Do a monotone background. Use a blue card base, and then use a darker blue on this, and that makes a beautiful background. But this one is $8. Now this one is a little bit higher, and I'll tell you why. I normally keep all of the packaging that my stamps come in, but the original packaging is too large to fit into our storage pouches. Well, I could not find the packaging for this one. This is just a copy that I ran, I reduced on my printer so that it would fit my pocket. But it's a Happy Thanksgiving, Autumn, Giving Thanks, and in the 3 leaves in the storage pouch, and it also has the die set. And because I don't have the other packaging, I'm also throwing in the magnetic sheet that comes with it. But there's your 3 leaves. So this whole set is going to be $25, which is a lot cheaper than, it's about 50% off. So this set would be, autumn time would be $25. And here's the Artful Fins, and this is also a set. This has the fish. I love those fish. And then it also has the die set that goes with it. And this is the packaging I was talking about. These big cardboard, you know, real nice, sturdy storage envelopes. But they don't fit in the storage pouch. You see the difference in size. So I have to reduce them. But that one would come in a storage pouch. This one does not. But you get the stamp set and the die set for $19. And this is called Faith Plan. And it's got the Jesus fish. Faith in God changes everything. The dove with the olive branch. Life is fragile, handle with prayer. Faith, it's got a cross. God has a plan. And the scripture from Philippians, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, Philippians 4:13. So this does not have a die set with it, but there's really nothing that you would need it for. These would be things you would probably stamp onto your card, but this one is $11. This one is called Branch Out. And that's exactly why I bought it, because I wanted the branches. And I did open it. Let me see if I've used it. I don't know that I ever used it. Doesn't appear that I did. I probably just brought it out to look at it. But this is called Branch Out. There are 8 stamps. It's the bare branch, a branch with flowers on it, and a branch with leaves and flowers. And it says, your friendship is priceless, always and forever. Missing you, I'm sorry, and just because are the sentiments. And this would be $10. Then this one is Banner Wishes. And, you know, you've got some banners, and it's got Love Forever, Happy Day, Let It Go, Walk Among the Wildflowers, Deck the Halls, and Be Happy. And this one is $10. And then the last one is called Beach Soiree. And this was actually in the bridal section from the last catalog or the current catalog. But I bought it because I liked the beach. It's got the seashell, the spiral, you know, like a conch shell, and a little spiral shell, a starfish, and a seahorse. And this says a message for the bride and groom, and there's 3 lines and then from. But if you wanted to mask for the bride and groom, you could just put a message and write a message to anybody and use that, you know, on a card. So this would be a really nice set to have. And this one is $10. And that is it. So if you're interested in any of these, my Destash is going to be PayPal only and friends and family, and that's very easy to do. You just go into PayPal, select send money, and then the next option would be friends and family. I think it's the second choice. If you use that and you use either a if your PayPal account has a balance in it, you can use your PayPal balance, or you can use your have it connected to your bank account. There would be no fee. But if you use a credit card, I'm sorry, there is a fee because the credit card companies charge PayPal, so PayPal passes the fees on to us. So I just wanted to let you know that in advance. That's something that I learned. But friends and family allows you to send things without charging a fee. And I don't know about you, but charging those fees sometimes, I mean, I would have to raise my prices in order to cover the fees sometimes. But those are what I have right now. I may add to it later, but I've got a few that I'm keeping, and I just can't seem to bring myself to let them go yet. I'm also going to be putting in maybe some of the past bloom boxes. I haven't decided about those yet, so they're not in here. But I will ship everything by the cheapest method possible, and it depends on the amount of dies that you buy and the size. The cheapest postage will be $2.67, which would be, if you got one of these, it would be $2.67, and it all is driven by weight. So as the weight goes up, the prices go up. If it gets up to $6 or so, then I will put it in a small flat rate box. So if you want to get several, the most that you'll pay, I think it's $7.80 or something like that. I mean $6.80. It's a little right around $7 would be the most you would have to pay. If you bought all of these, I could put them in a flat rate envelope, and that would only be $7. So don't let postage scare you. I do ship by the cheapest method. So please just leave a comment below. What I'm going to do is I'm going to list each one of these items in a comment. So if you look below this video, all of the the comments will be there, and one of them will say jelly wishes. And then the next comment will say for you. So just in that comment, reply to that comment if that's the one you want. I'm going to try this and see if that works better than doing the list. So if you scroll down through the comments to see what's available and what's been taken and what hasn't been taken, and then just comment that you want them, and when you're finished, let me know that you're finished, and I need your email address. So you can either send me that by email, which is thinkstamping@gmail.com, or you can put it in the comment below if you don't mind everybody else having access to your email address. So we'll try it that way and see how it works. So hope you will grab some of these deals. There are some great stamps, and you can get them at a really good price. So, and just to let you know, I have tried these stamps on polymer clay, and they're amazing because they're all deeply etched stamps. So if you want to use these on polymer clay, they work great. So that's it for now. Everybody enjoy your shopping, and I'll be back later. Bye-bye.